Here is my lunch for today. It is my first meal. I have a tossed salad, which is speed food. I also have some green onion, if you can see it there. I have a half of my second healthy extra A and feta cheese. My salad dressing is free, and the beets are also speed, as well as the half sour pickle back there. Here I have my first healthy extra A, which part of it anyway, some of it I've already had, and that is 400 mLs of unsweetened almond milk. I also have my water. I'm always trying to work on that. My sandwich is 2 slices of multi-grain 647 bread, which is my healthy extra beef for today. In the sandwich, I have some peppered turkey breast, which is free in protein on Slimming World. I have a tablespoon of light mayo. It's 35 calories and therefore is 1.5 cents. And so my lunch for today is 1.5 cents. It's just after 3 o'clock and I'm going to be getting ready for work soon. I'm not feeling like a dinner meal, so I decided I would have some fat-free cottage cheese, 2 kiwis, and some strawberry. And then I have some 20 grams of Fiber One cereal, which comes out to be 2 cents, and some of the sugar-free chocolate syrup, which I'm thinking of giving it a cent for the chocolate syrup because I noticed that other syrups have cents, even though they're sugar-free. So give me your feedback on that if you don't mind. I don't mind giving up a cent for a serving of this. It's not like I eat it all day long. It's no big deal. Pardon the noise in the background. Somebody's scratching on the scratching post. Oh, well. So yeah, I'm going to have this and some of this chocolate soda and get ready for work. Well, hello there, my YouTube friends and family. I hope you're all doing well out there today and every day. I'm on to close out this video of yesterday's eating, which was, pardon Leela's tale. By now you know when I'm in this room, she's here with me. The 27th, Tuesday of February. How did it go? Everything went fine. I came home from work. All I did was have some of the, I had the rest of my yogurt and fruit that you saw that I didn't quite finish before I left for work. And then I had some of that Tyson black pepper and herb chicken with a little bit of the 0 count GU's teriyaki on it. I did fine up until then, but then somehow I overate. I did overeat those Magic Pops, Kim's Magic Pops. They're 3 for 45 calories, which would make them 2 cents. So I want to say I did go over 15 cents yesterday because truth be told, and I always tell you the truth, I tried the best I can to do that. I did not track how many of them I ate. There are 15 in a bag. I didn't quite eat a bag, so didn't count what's left in the bag. So let's just leave it that I went over cents because it really doesn't matter in the sense of, I mean, if it was 50 cents or 60 cents, of course, but even if it was 25 cents yesterday, it's not anything I'm going to be crushed over. My more concern is how do I want to say resolve these issues that I have around when I go to work and my eating. So that's going to take me a little bit more time. I'm going to give myself that grace because I'm sure that you would all tell me to do that. And I know that if someone were to approach me with this issue and ask my opinion, I would tell them, give yourself some grace. As long as I'm focused on trying to come to terms with it, so to speak, I think mostly what I probably need to do is not be hyper focused on what to do about it and just let it kind of like work its way, because I tend to do that. I get hyper focused and then I lose track of everything else and then I just trash everything. So keeping that in mind, I'm going to see what the next few weeks brings with that. But other than that, my message to you is this. If you have a day where you go over your sins, don't look at it as if it's a trash day, please, because, I mean, we all have those kind of days sooner or later, some of us more than others. But the bottom line of it is, if you ate 3 meals on plan throughout the day and you were very good about having your speed and maybe, I don't know, following the guidelines of the plan as best you could. Let's just leave it at that. We all know at this point what the guidelines are, pretty much. If you've already done that and then you have a mishap or you have an overindulgence of sins in the night, please don't get up the next day and continue on that path, and because you're angry at yourself and you feel like you're no good and all that negativity that goes along with all that crappy if thinking, okay? Because that's not going to do you any good. Instead, focus. I strongly suggest, if I'm anyone to suggest what anybody else should do, focusing on the goodness of what you've done and accomplished in the days before you ate over your sins. Pardon me, because that's what really this is all about. If you think about it, you're trying to learn a lifestyle, a new way lifestyle of eating. You're leaving behind a previous lifestyle of eating which got you wherever you are in your journey, weight wise and health wise, right? So now we can't expect, okay, we're going to be perfect. We're going to do this all perfect. We're going to do this all perfect until we don't. That's what ends up happening. So expecting to do everything all perfect all the time is a great, I don't think it's a great goal. I don't think it's, unless you're on keto or HCG, I say this all the time. I don't think perfectionism has any place in a weight loss journey unless it's those two plans. Those are the only ones I know of where you really have to be on point with your eating or you're accomplishing nothing. And maybe you're gaining weight and doing worse things to yourself. For us that are on Slimming World or Weight Watchers or calorie counting, there's a lot of room for us to improve upon what we're doing without being a perfectionist. That's all I'm trying to say. You don't have to agree with me on that, but for those of you who are having a hard time, you might want to take a couple steps back and rethink what your thinking is about what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish. Because I think that's how we end up self-sabotaging at times. And I know I've done it many times myself, so I'm changing over a new leaf. I thought about being in maintenance this morning. I was watching my sweet friend, and please, this lovely young woman, lovely sweetheart of a woman, if you watch her videos, if you're having a day where you're not feeling motivated, go over and watch Steph Slimming World 1975. I'm going to put the icon here, right there. And please go over to her channel and subscribe. She's trying to get to a certain number. I don't want to say what the number is. I'll plug it in here before her birthday. And it would be great if we could help her do that by subscribing to her channel. But more importantly, watching her videos will inspire you. She's done great on Slimming World. She's doing it at home now, and she's in maintenance. And she really has a lot of good, motivating things to share. She really does. So go on over and do that, please. Show her some love. But beside that, watching her this morning, she talks about being in maintenance and how you get a healthy extra B. I didn't know that when you're in maintenance, but I didn't focus on the extra B. I thought to myself, well, maybe if all else fails me right now, rather than try to accomplish something that I'm having a really hard time with, maybe I should just think of myself as being in maintenance, striving to lose weight and take some pressure off myself for the nights that I work. Because there's no point in me doing, all this negative self-talk and all of that, beating myself up, because it's not changing the scale. The scale's going up. That's inevitably what's been happening to me now for quite some time. In April of last year, I was kind of still in maintenance. Not anywhere near maintenance anymore. So, on that note, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to ask you what I always ask you before I end the video, to please do at least one thing to take good care of yourself today. Although you should be doing many, you have to start somewhere. And make it a point of doing it. Write it down somewhere so you can check it off. Did I do this today? Decide in the morning or the night before. Tomorrow I will do this for myself. And make sure you find a way to fit it into your day. Whatever it is, it could be sitting for 10 minutes with a book or having a cup of tea or coffee. It's a start, okay? You got to start somewhere. And making sure you are worthy of treating yourself well, because a lot of us don't pay any attention to that. The other thing I'm going to do is wish you and your family many blessings, as I usually do when I end the video. I'm going to thank you so much for having watched. I always appreciate your spending time in your day with me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It would really help out my channel. If you think I have anything to say that somebody else might want to listen to, please share my videos and give me a comment, because I'd like to know how you're doing. It really motivates me to keep going when I see how you're doing. And I mean that in all honesty. And I think, like the video if you enjoyed it. Did I leave that one out? I don't know. I'm going to go now. And I'm going to say, take care, my friends, and be well. It's a goodbye for now, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.